Fourth video on the chief challenges we have for season 3. This boss is probably the easiest boss we've done. This boss is just like Shinna. If you've seen what she can do, she gets those ice crystals on her, although she's radiant, but she does get these radiant crystals on that we cannot block and we cannot remove. We tried to do this with Varesh and it did not work. And plus they have the gold border, so we can't remove them, which is okay. Still, this boss is so easy. Does a single target attack, gets these radiant crystals, which are just like ice crystals, to do more damage. This is Shinna, believe me. And then this ultimate just hits random targets and does more damage with these stacks of ice crystals. A little bit different than how Shinna works, but basically the same. Now on this team, we're using, obviously, to do additional damage with Frost. That's what this boss takes. 100% additional cold damage. Doesn't matter if you're using a Frost team with Usha or you want to come in here with an Ice Blast team, you can do that too. We're using Nord. We have Bledin and Girthin. I put Rava in here instead of Varesh, which we did have earlier on, but now I've got her in here with Witch's Remains. So we can save Varesh for another boss, a more difficult boss. We have Furbath because it doesn't matter the positioning for this fight. So Furbath is perfect because nobody moves. And he's going to heal anybody on this full row here and then 2 back and do decrease attack. We do have an incense burner on him to take his 20-second ultimate to an 18-second ultimate and a little bit more skill haste. And we're going to stay in line with this boss. 18 seconds for this boss so we can stay in line with decrease attack when it does its ultimate. Now there is mythic gear on these heroes, but don't worry about that. We're doing so much damage that if you take off all this mythic gear, it doesn't matter. We're doing insane damage. And right now I'll put on the screen our elemental affinity, like how far out my elemental affinity is for additional damage, so you can gauge where you're at with that. But don't worry, if you don't have this, it's easy. Here we go. It's a recording from earlier today. We did a whole bunch of battles on stream. This is what it is, right? We're doing Ice Blast. They do insane single target damage. But of course, Usha with Frost, we've got Rava in here already. We could have brought Usha in to do insane damage as well. And this boss is going to get destroyed. That's it. We've got decrease attack when it does its ultimate. It's random. We can't control who it hits. Anybody on the board, so we don't have to worry about positioning. Single target damage is going to go to our boy Furbath, and he's doing healing to everyone. And decrease attack again. That's it. Get up Witch's Remains if we can, and then keep doing our moves. Simple, simple. There we are at 30 million already. We still got 2.5 minutes left, and we're already at 32 million. You gotta love it. With a rare Nord. Look at Nord's damage. He's doing really well. He's right below Bledin, which he should be. He's a rare. Doesn't really have high defense, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about that here. But he's actually a really good rare. Ice Blast is amazing. All Ice Blasts are amazing. There's not one bad Ice Blast hero, and I love that about them. Can't say the same thing for like Thunderbolt. Not at all. All right, we're up to 45 million. It doesn't matter about mythic gear. It doesn't matter what you have your elemental affinity to. If you have Ice Blast, guys, if you bring in Usha and want to do Frost, you got this made. You're going to get 22 million for the event easily. I'm all the way up to 60 million. Okay, almost 60 million. That's it for this boss. This boss is extremely easy. Of course, we're going to do this on stream. We're going to go over every single comp we can to get even more damage. We'll bring in more rares to see how low we can go. All rare team we can do to get 22 million. I'm sure that's out there. We'll do it all on a spreadsheet. We'll bring in all the major legendary power players to see if we can bring this up to 200 million. 300 million, and I'll have it all for you in future videos. Please subscribe if you haven't. If you have any questions, let me know down below, and I will see you guys all in a video soon.